Good evening, and thanks for watching Local 4 News at 10. I'm Michaela Hughes-Shaw. Eric Zizich has the night off. And we're starting off tonight with breaking news as gunfire erupts in Davenport near 7th and Perry Streets. Local 4 News was on the scene just before 9, where we saw officers searching the area for evidence. At least 3 vehicles were hit by gunfire. Multiple shell casings were found, and the 700 block of Perry Street is still currently closed off as police continue their investigation. Police say there are no injuries, but we do not know if any arrests have been made just yet. A service dog saved one man's life by letting him know that flames were erupting in his home. Local 4 was first on the scene Thursday night when smoke was bursting out of a mobile home in Davenport at Rustic Ridge. Ron Milburn was fast asleep but was woken up by his service dog when she noticed something was wrong. Fox 18's Ryan Risky spoke with him about how his service dog saved his life.
The place is totally gone. I lost everything.
When Ron Milburn went to sleep Thursday night, all was quiet. But around midnight, his service dog Kenna alerted him that something was wrong.
I took off my CPAP mask to see what was going on, and power went out in the bedroom, so I went walking through the trailer to see if there was more power, and looked over and the neighbors had power, so I went back to the bedroom to check breaker switches, and I smelt like rubber burning.
Milburn then went to the gas station to get batteries for his flashlight so he could search the bedroom for where the smell was coming from. But once he returned home, it was too late.
And when I came back and turned to go up the road into the trailer park, all I saw was smoke and flames.
This has led Milburn to wonder what would have happened if Kenna hadn't been there.
I'll be toast, and I probably wouldn't be here.
Milburn has had Kenna for 4 years, and she has been a blessing for him.
She helps me with my diabetes and my PTSD and anxiety. We volunteer at the mall on the weekends with the Midwest Animal Therapy Group.
Service dogs provide a lot of needs for owners, and one dog trainer says that they work with a variety of people.
Anybody who has a special need that can be mitigated by a dog performing a certain task. Most service dogs are trained to do at least 2, if not more, tasks for their owners, and it can be something as simple as going and picking up their keys, and it can be something as complex as letting them know when their blood sugar is low, or letting them know when they're going to have a seizure.
In Davenport, Ryan Risky, Local 4 News.
Now, he is currently staying in a hotel with Kenna, and the Red Cross is also helping them both out. An apartment complex in Bettendorf went up in flames, and that happened tonight. Fox 18 was first on the scene at 3400 Winston Drive in Bettendorf. Around 5:30, that's when that happened. That was when we arrived, and crews were seen running in and out of the complex. Windows of multiple units were charred, and we don't know the extent of the damage, but we do know that no one was hurt. The cause is still under investigation. Galesburg firefighters saved a man who fell through ice and into the water on Friday night. This happened around 7 last night. Officials say the man was in the middle of Lake Story, about 80 yards from land. Firefighters had to chop through ice to save him. He was taken to St. Mary's Medical Center and was flown to Peoria. His condition is currently unknown. Davenport police have responded to multiple shots fired calls over the past few weeks, and most recently a shooting on Thursday afternoon landed a man in the hospital, and also we just saw one earlier this evening. Now a group of neighbors are doing what they can to bring awareness to the increasing violence. Davenport Bearing Witness is a group that hosts vigils at the site of a crime, and today they met near the Motel 6 and Menards off West 65th Street in Davenport. That was where the incident happened on Thursday. Fox 18's Brian Gallagher tells us the group wants the community to step up.
John DeTay started Davenport Bearing Witness, which is a public group that gathers at each shots fired call logged by Davenport police for a moment of prayer.
Just kept watching the news and hearing about these shootings that just seemed to be happening all the time. When things like that happen, there's a physical and emotional trauma that is very hard to shake without a lot of attention.
Davenport Bearing Witness' first gathering was in July of 2020, and unfortunately, the group has stayed busy.
We've had over 50 vigils like this since July 30th. There's this cycle of violence that is permeating every single sector of our community right now. We feel like there's not the response that we need to have to reduce that violence.
A powerful and uplifting act, yet still conflicting.
This is not an occasion anything other than sad. You know, as we know, the event of this past week was, truly senseless.
We really don't want to be here. There are other things that we could be doing on a Saturday morning. But we see it really is a problem that all of us have a responsibility to address.
Doing what they can to bring awareness to gun violence. In Davenport, I'm Brian Gallagher for Local 4 News.
The group currently has 88 members, and if you're interested in joining, we have that information for you on ourquadcities.com. Now to the latest developments in cases of coronavirus around the area. Scott County reports 26 new cases in the county. That's more than 18,000 cases there since last March. And as of yesterday, Rock Island County is nearing 13,000 cases overall. There's a total of 304 deaths from the virus since the start of the pandemic. The county health department did not release an update today. And more changes are coming for traffic routes near the new I-74 bridge, and that's going to be starting on Monday. There will be daily overnight closures of River Drive in Moline between 19th Street and the Interstate 74 on-ramp. Those will happen from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Monday through Friday. Bridge managers say the closures are expected to continue through the end of March, and they will help contractors work on overhead structures and more demolition. All right.
Now, meteorologist Garrett Hyde with your local pinpoint forecast.
Not too bad of a Saturday for us. Temperatures pretty nice. Near 60 degrees, plenty of sunshine. Those clear skies this afternoon might have been nice, but clear skies at night, you can kind of guess where that's going to lead. Colder temperatures and light winds. That's a big mixture between the two. That's leading to these cooler temperatures out there. So if you are headed out late on a Saturday night anyway, might not be a bad idea to bring the jackets. We are at 34 degrees here in the Quad Cities. Not too bad overall, but highs today, not too bad as well. Well above average. We should be at about 44 degrees. We were near 60 degrees this afternoon. Just wait for tomorrow's numbers. That'll be even nicer yet. But around the area, 59 degrees by Mount Pleasant, Wapello 58. But you notice we go north of Highway 30. Temperatures in the mid to low 40s. Well, why is that? We are going almost a 20-degree difference here. Well, that's partly because that's exactly where the snowpack is still at. Pretty much along Highway 30 is where the heaviest amounts is, and snow typically reflects that. It's kind of like in the wintertime, when you've got some sunshine coming down, you need the sunglasses because the glare is insane. Well, it's actually because it's also bouncing away a lot of the heat from the sun. So naturally, temperature is going to be a little bit cooler where more amounts of snow, and on top of that, snow is at 32 degrees. So it's going to bring temperatures down just a little bit more. So we flip this over to at least current temperatures, and again, we see the exact same trend. Temperatures were pretty much at Highway 30 or north, into the 20s already. Otherwise, where snow is not present, temperatures are still holding relatively close to about 40 degrees outside. So that's a big part of that. But as we go forward, at least, we've got some more sunshine on the way and a batch of rain, which might have a rumble of thunder in there as well. We'll talk about that here in a second. But to finish out this last half of the weekend, at least, not too bad of a day on the way for us. A warm front does move through the area. No rain associated with our area at least, but some cloud cover in the middle part of the day. Skies will clear out later on, which will lead to likely a cooler night for Sunday night into early Monday, but high of 62 degrees. Wouldn't be surprised in some more southerly counties seeing temperatures even higher than that yet. So it should be a beautiful day to get out and about. Enjoy the day tomorrow if you can, because I would highly recommend that, because you'll be wishing you were, because Monday rolls around, first day of the work week, 63, sunny skies. Unfortunately, yeah, it lands on a Monday, but it'll be a beautiful day to have the windows out. Clouds do move back overhead as we head towards Monday night into Tuesday. Tuesday, not too bad of a day, even warmer yet, partly sunny skies, but you notice this cold front moving through the area. Well, that's going to move its way in and bring our next batch of rain. Switching over to the extended forecast, this is when we can be expecting our next chances for rain. Cold front moves through. Some light rain will be picking up at least late Wednesday. It will start to accelerate a little bit more, get a little bit heavier as we head towards late Wednesday night as that cold front does approach. This is most likely where we're going to hear the most amount of thunder, probably a couple rumbles of thunder here or there. Severity-wise, very low for us, so I wouldn't expect more than some rain, maybe a couple flashes of light. This will be wrapping up as we head towards about Thursday afternoon. So that'll be the next chance for some next rain over the next week or so, we'll keep an eye on that. But for tonight at least, things will be staying rather quiet for us. 28 degrees as those skies continue to stay clear. Good amount of sunshine away for you tomorrow as well. 62 degrees for a high. It's going to be a perfect day to get out and about. I highly recommend it. Otherwise, as we head into the rest of the week, there's our batch for rain. But you notice temperature is behind that cold front. Go a little bit colder. Highs fall back into the 50s, mid-40s. Keep in mind, that's where we should be for this time of year, but certainly a lot colder than what we're used to now with temperatures in the 50s, 60s. Sunshine, it's a bit of a change of mix.
Hey, I'm just looking forward to tomorrow. I don't want to hear about the rain or any of that, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a day to get out and about and enjoy your Sunday.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you, Garrett. And still to come, how a Hawkeye sharpshooter hopes to keep his streak going. And a big match on the hardwood for the Augustana Vikings. Can they come away with a win in the CCIW tournament? Dustin Nolan has that next in sports. You're watching Local 4 News at 10.
WHBF is local for you with Eric